guys, I'm back at the legendary John of Bleecker Street, and today I'm going to be reviewing some of the appetizers on the menu, and then I'm also going to get cheese pizza if I have room. There's like a few hours until my movie Lady Snowblood playing down the Metrograph, so, you know, I'm happy that I can look at other things on the menu. And then also next week, there's Joe's Pizza, which is a few blocks over from here that I'm going to try out for you guys, you know, just so we get some New York City pizza diversity. So today I'm gonna get a bunch of appetizers, and I'm also gonna get the signature cheese pizza. So usually like the signature is the half cheese, half tomato sauce, but I really don't like tomato sauce as a topping. I'd rather just have the cheese thing on top. So you know, the appetizers are garlic bread, rice balls, zucchini sticks, mozzarella sticks, which I'll get because that's a signature of a good pizza place, is how good the mozzarella sticks are. Fried calamari. I usually don't get calamari because it's very filling, but I've seen other people get that. The salads, the meatball dish, and like the sign of a good Italian restaurant is how good you do the meatballs. And since I see a lot of Italian, I think almost every appetizer is an Italian dish. You really have to kind of make sure it's good. So guys, I ordered the meatballs, and it gives you the option of mozzarella and without mozzarella. And then, speaking of which, I ordered mozzarella sticks. So, you know, I'm automatically, you know, really happy with the presentation. You know, this looks something like you'd find on Arthur Avenue. And I really just like all the colors of it. This definitely feels like a really good Italian dish. And one of the reasons why I got appetizers here today is because a few weeks ago, last time I was here, I saw one of the calamari appetizers and it looked really amazing. So I wanted to try this out. And also, too, to give it a bit of that Italian feel, it comes with some bread. Again, it's bread doesn't cost that much money, but if you're gonna throw something in a little extra to make it good, why not? It's a decent flavor. There's a bit of a pork flavor to it. Yeah, the cheese sauce is really freaking good. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, then maybe you can, you know, when you stay in your history, and then you can punch it back later. Or I can like add this on.
I also appreciate the green seasoning on this. It really adds a good level of color and a good level of flavor to it. And with this appetizer, I feel it's just enough. I don't feel like it's too much food. So I'm definitely happy with this. The only issue with this is that they randomly throw pieces of onion in it, but don't really go. But otherwise, everything else is good with this. The next thing is the mozzarella sticks. They're definitely disappointing. They're a little too dry and unsavory. Now, if this was a little buttery or had a bit of a grease to it, I would have liked this a lot more. classic from John of Bleecker Street there, cheese pizza. And, you know, automatically that looks really, really good. And unlike the meat pizza that I had the other day, I'm happy that there's a huge emphasis on cheese. And this is a medium, but to me, I like the sizing of it because it doesn't feel too much. It doesn't feel like way too big or way too little. It just feels just about right. And I can't wait to tell you guys how this all tastes. And also, I was noticing the bottom. Like that definitely tells you that they did a good job cooking it. It's not just them being quick with it. So I will tell you guys how this really, really freaking good pizza is. Let's check. This is good. Now this is one of my nitpicks, is that like I don't like how they slice this. They should work harder on being proportional, because you see like this is one slice and this is one slice. Biggie and smalls. Biggie smalls together. It should be proportional. It reminds me a lot of margarita pizza, because with margarita pizza, it's not super greasy like a pepperoni or something like that. Like the cheese here, I feel like how they do it, I don't taste a lot of grease, which is new to me. But just like with Louis' Lunch, you know, how they make burgers, you don't taste the grease of it. It's good. Because because then this feels a little bit more organic, and it's also nostalgic, because generations ago, decades ago, pizza and everything else was not made to be super greasy. This slice I actually like because it tastes more of the cheese. And there's more of a cheese flavor. There's a bit of how should I kind of say this? There's really no greasy flavor to this. It has the salty taste you get from cheese, so not super salty. It's a very mild taste. Of the cheese pizzas that I've had in my life, this goes to the bottom of, you know, my best of the best list. Like, I would say that Modern, Sally's, Frank Pepe's, Zabardi's I like better. Just because the cheese taste is more greasy in it. I'm happy to try this out. I do enjoy it. I'm also happy because as I'm eating the pizza, it's not cooling down pretty quickly. Sadly, I'm on my last slice. But I've had a great experience here. And I was just talking to my neighbor next to me. Pizza neighbor, we call it, where it's the table next to you. And the guy, like, just showed me his list of different pizza places. Because I want to try other New York pizza places as well. And I definitely want to do a part 3 video here, where I'm reviewing some of the sandwiches and pasta dishes. But their signature pizza is good. I'm also happy that for a cheese pizza, I don't feel overfilled or don't feel sick to my stomach. For 2 appetizers, I don't feel overfed. I'm happy with everything. Overall, excellent experience. And I definitely recommend anybody who comes to New York City should try John on Bleecker Street. I came from Grand Central Terminal. There's the Bryant Park and there's the Bryant Station. You take the 7 to, I believe, like West and 14th or Washington and 14th, and then this is just around the corner from here. If you want to kind of take a Uber from Grand Central, this is around like $30. Is it worth it? Absolutely, but you definitely want to save that money Definitely, I feel good that it wasn't so expensive. $48 plus tax, and I'll leave a good tip for them. So, yeah, I'm happy with it.